Hello everyone, welcome to Roll Cougs Weekly. I'm Kendall Janosko.
I'm Aidan Vorhees.
And here's everything you might have missed last week in Chatham Athletics.
Last Tuesday, Chatham women's volleyball took on Penn State Altoona, defeating them 3-0. Becca Gesner had a game-high 13 kills on the match. Alyssa Leskovac had 12 kills. Ava Plunkard had 2 aces and 33 assists, and Sierra Ritchie had 27 digs. On Saturday, the volleyball team went to Grove City, where they won their first pack match by a score of 3-1. Becca Gesner had 15 kills in that one. Zoe Bateman had 10 kills. Alyssa Leskovac had 5 service aces. Ava Plunkard had 34 assists, and Sierra Ritchie had 30 digs, moving Chatham's overall record to 5-8.
Men's and women's soccer took on Teal College last Wednesday, October 7th. The men's walked away with a 4-2 win. The scorers included Xavier Coppin, unassisted for his 4th of the year, Justin Knox, unassisted for his 3rd of the year, Bryce Grubik, unassisted for his 2nd of the year, and Emilio Herrera, assisted by Xavier Coppin for his 1st goal of the year. The women's team ended up winning 2-1, with the scorers being Ainsley Smith, unassisted for her 4th of the year, and Elizabeth Gallup, unassisted for her 2nd goal of the year. Men's and women's soccer also took on Bethany College last week, Saturday, October 5th. The men's team had a victory of 1-0 over the Bison, with the scorer being Xavier Johnston, assisted by Anthony Kittichai for his 1st goal of the year. Maxwell Cottrell also collected 5 saves. The women's team tied Bethany 1-1, and the scorer was Sarah Vesio, assisted by Ainsley Smith for her 1st goal of the year. The women's pack record at the end of the week is 1-2-1, with the men's pack record being 2-0-2.
This week, women's volleyball will take on Franciscan at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. Franciscan's overall record is 9-5, and Chatham faced them 2 weeks ago, where they fell 3-1.
Men's and women's soccer will take on Westminster College next Tuesday, October 8th, with the men's game set to kick off at 5 p.m. The head-to-head history between the two teams is a 2-3-0 record. Their last meeting on September 30th of last year ended in a 2-1 Chatham victory. Westminster comes into the game with a pack record of 0-3 and an overall record of 3-5-2, last place in the standings. The women's game will kick off at 7:30. Their head-to-head history against Westminster is 2-14-3, and their last game on September 30th of 2023 ended in a 3-0 Chatham loss. Westminster's women's soccer record in the pack right now is 3-0, with an overall record of 4-5, tied for 3rd place in the standings.
On Friday, the volleyball team will travel to Carnegie Mellon for a match at 7 p.m. Last season, Chatham fell 3-1 to the Tartans, who come in with an overall record of 11-6.
Saturday, October 12th, will be another Chatham soccer doubleheader against W&J. The men's team set to kick off at 1 p.m. Their head-to-head history against W&J is 1-3-1, and the last time that those two teams met on September 27th of last year, it ended in a 1-1 draw. W&J comes into the game with a pack record of 1-1-1 and an overall record of 4-6-1, 6th place in the standings, 2 spots behind Chatham. The women's game will kick off at 7:30. Their head-to-head history against W&J is 4-11-2, and the last time they took on the Presidents, September 27th of 2023, it ended in a 0-0 draw. W&J's women's soccer pack record is 1-2 with an overall record of 4-6-1, 9th place in the standings, 1 place behind Chatham.
Men's and women's cross country will be at Carnegie Mellon at 10 a.m. for the Carnegie Mellon Invitational on Saturday. Men's and women's swim will be at Hiram for their meet at 1 p.m. on Saturday. And on Saturday, volleyball will play host here at the AFC to Westminster at 1 o'clock, with Chatham last year dropping the match 3-1. Westminster coming in with a 13-9 overall record.
All right, everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Kendall Janosko.
I'm Aidan Vorhees.
And we'll see you next week.